Imagine a world where you can't pull out your phone and have the directions to a place you really want to go to in a matter of 15 seconds. Scary, right? Well, we would still be living in the dark ages of physical road maps if it wasn't for the brilliant inventor Roger Easton. Easton is known as the inventor of the global positioning system we all know today as GPS. Throughout this speech, I will highlight Easton's life, the creation of his invention, and the reliance we have on it today. But first, let's talk about the inventor himself. Roger Easton was born during a time of very limited technology, but that did not dampen his futuristic ideas. According to NRL.Navy.mil, Roger Easton was born in a small town of Craftsbury, Vermont on April 30th, 1921. He graduated Middlebury College in 1943 with a bachelor's degree in physics and then went on to attend the University of Michigan, where he met his wife Barbara. Together, they had a son named Roger Easton Jr., who followed in his father's footsteps and became a physicist, and now he's a professor. After only attending one semester at the University of Michigan, Easton dropped out of the college and took a job as a physicist for the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory, known as NRL, in Washington, D.C. Here's where he started to develop the first beginning stages of getting to what we know today as GPS. And one of those first projects he worked on was Minitrack, which is a system designed for following the various types of Earth orbiting objects. So the problem he had with this was synchronizing the timing of all the tracking systems, which led Easton to the idea of putting multiple clocks in satellites where he could determine the precise location of someone on Earth, and he named this invention TimeNation, short for time navigation. Roger Easton is given credit for the GPS, but has come a long way with the help of others. The history behind GPS is a substantial effort between some of the most brilliant minds and substantial institutions. According to NASA.gov, Easton's TimeNation was adopted by the Department of Defense and renamed Global Positioning System, which we now know today as GPS. The Department of Defense enhanced Easton's first TimeNation for their own benefit. They created a network of 24 satellites orbiting the Earth they called Space Segment, and then created a network of 24 satellites here on Earth they called Control Segments. The network of satellites make up the GPS was completed on June 26, 1993 by the U.S. Air Force, as stated by nsp.org. Originally, TimeNation was created to track Navy submarines carrying missiles for the government, but now it's used for a wide variety of reasons. Furthermore, the government isn't the only ones who are benefiting from Easton's creation. Because of Roger Easton's genius, we are afforded many luxuries in life today. GPS is owned and operated by the United States government and aids in national defense, homeland security, civil, commercial, and scientific needs. The military also uses it as a vital component of their systems to track troops and help carry out missions. GPS can also save millions of lives by preventing transportation accidents, aiding search and rescue, and speeding delivery of emergency services and disaster rescue, according to GPS.gov. Even we civilians take advantage of Easton's GPS creation in our daily lives. Most people do not rely on physical road maps anymore for things like road trips. We just have it all on our phones. Road trips without GPS would be very difficult today, and the ability to find places and restaurants using our phones would never have happened if GPS technology wasn't invented. Parents can also utilize GPS for tracking their children and making sure they're safe, and even you can get roadside assistance very quickly with GPS. There are many other ways GPS affects our lives, and if I listed them all, we'd be here all day. This speech has touched on Roger Easton's life, the creation of his invention, and all the benefits we enjoy from it. I hope that getting credit and putting a name to the most used and relied on system we have in our lives, more people will appreciate Roger Easton's invention. Without Easton's brilliance and innovative mind, the world and the way we live could have turned out completely different. think about it.